Have you ever wondered why a cat suddenly comes close to you, for no reason at all? It sits beside you, follows you, or looks into your eyes as if it has a message. In Islam, nothing is random. Even the smallest encounters hold meaning. According to Mufti Menk and Islamic wisdom, when a cat comes near you, it could be much more than a coincidence. It could be a divine sign. Allah communicates in ways we often overlook, and animals are sometimes silent messengers of His mercy, blessings, and even tests. In this video, we'll uncover 5 powerful messages from Allah when a cat approaches you, each one rooted in the teachings of our beloved Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and echoed in the words of Mufti Menk. These signs might surprise you, inspire you, or even change how you view your daily life. So stay with us, because this is no ordinary moment. It might just be a spiritual wake-up call. 1. Mercy and compassion from Allah. When a cat comes close to you, it may be a subtle sign that Allah is highlighting the attribute of mercy within you. In Islam, mercy is not just a feeling. It's a divine trait that Allah loves and encourages in His servants. The Prophet Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, was known for his exceptional gentleness, even toward animals. His interactions with cats were filled with kindness and care, setting an example for all believers. If a cat seeks your company, sits near you, or rubs against you, it may not be random. It could reflect the calm, safe, and compassionate energy you carry, which Allah wants you to recognize and nurture. Mufti Menk often speaks about how acts of mercy open the doors to Allah's mercy. Just as Allah is Ar-Rahman, the most merciful, He wants us to mirror that mercy in our daily lives, even in small moments. When a cat feels secure around you, it's not just a cute interaction. It's a mirror of your inner state. In a world filled with noise, stress, and harshness, Allah may send a silent creature as a gentle reminder to soften your heart and return to His rahmah. Moreover, your response to that cat, whether you smile, feed it, or gently stroke it, can become a silent form of worship, an unspoken connection to Allah's attribute of mercy. That moment can elevate your soul without you even realizing it. Mercy shown to creation invites mercy from the Creator. 2. A test of your character. When a cat unexpectedly approaches you, it may be more than a coincidence. It can be a test from Allah to reveal what lies within your character. In Islam, every small encounter is significant. Allah observes not only how we worship, but also how we treat others, including animals. A cat's presence can become a quiet test. Will you react with care or with annoyance? Will you chase it away, ignore it, or treat it with kindness? Mufti Menk often reminds us that true character is revealed not in how we act when we're being watched, but in how we behave in small, private moments. A cat approaching you may not speak, but Allah is watching your response. This is part of our daily tests. How we interact with Allah's creation reflects how deeply we've internalized our faith. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam taught that kindness to animals is a reflection of piety. One's treatment of animals is a mirror of one's humility, patience, and empathy. Allah says in the Quran that He will test us in various ways. Sometimes, the tests are not in hardship or big challenges, but in simple, unnoticed acts, like how we respond to a hungry or lonely cat. These tests are opportunities for spiritual growth. If your instinct is to care, feed, or even make space for the animal, it may reflect a pure heart. Such moments shape your soul quietly and earn you rewards that go beyond this world. 3. A door of sadaqah, charity. When a cat comes to you, It can be a divinely placed opportunity to give charity, sadaqah, not through money, but through care, compassion, and small acts of kindness. In Islam, sadaqah is not limited to wealth. Smiling at someone, feeding a hungry creature, or removing harm from a path are all considered acts of charity. So, if a cat crosses your path, rubs against your legs, or meows for attention or food, that moment can become a silent door to reward from Allah. Mufti Menk often speaks about how Allah sends hidden chances to earn reward. One famous hadith speaks of a sinful woman who gave water to a thirsty dog, and for that simple act, Allah forgave all her sins and admitted her into Jannah. If such immense reward was given for helping a dog, imagine the blessings tied to caring for a cat, an animal the Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, himself loved and respected. Islam doesn't overlook these small interactions. They are weighty in the sight of Allah. Giving a cat water, offering it shelter, or even gently patting it with compassion becomes a form of sadaqah. You may not realize it, but your small action could be the very deed that earns you Allah's mercy on the Day of Judgment. These quiet opportunities are signs that Allah is inviting you to do good, to give without being asked, and to seek reward in the most unexpected, humble forms. 4. Presence of barakah, blessing, elaborated. When a cat consistently approaches you or feels at peace in your presence, it may be a sign that barakah, blessing, surrounds you. In Islamic tradition, animals, especially cats, are believed to be sensitive to spiritual energy. They are drawn to tranquility, safety, and purity. If a cat chooses to come near you without fear or hesitation, it could indicate that your surroundings or your heart carry a type of serenity that animals recognize even if people do not. Mufti Menk often emphasizes that barakah is not just material wealth. It's the peace in your heart, the calm in your home, and the unseen blessings Allah places around you. A cat curling up near your prayer mat, resting by your feet during dhikr, or entering your home, often can reflect a divine presence of sakinah, divine tranquility, that even the animal senses. It's a reminder that your environment is spiritually alive, clean, and welcoming to creatures of peace. Moreover, Islam teaches that angels do not enter homes that are filled with impurity or chaos. The opposite is also true. When you uphold regular prayer, recite Quran, and maintain good character, your space becomes one of light. A cat entering such a space may be a reflection of Allah's blessing upon your home, a soft, silent guest that confirms your efforts to live righteously. It's not something to overlook. It's a reminder that Allah places His blessings in subtle ways through signs most people ignore. 5. Reminder of responsibility. When a cat draws near to you, it may be Allah's way of reminding you about your responsibility toward His creation. In Islam, we are not just responsible for our worship and relationships with people, we are also caretakers, Khalifa of the earth, including animals. Everything Allah places in our path, whether it speaks or not, is a trust, Amanah. A cat approaching you may seem insignificant, but in truth, it can be a test of how you handle what Allah has entrusted to you, even for a brief moment. Mufti Menk frequently reminds us that Islam is a complete way of life, not just rituals, but how we treat everything around us. If a cat is hungry, sick, or simply seeking comfort, Allah may have sent it to you so you can act as a caretaker, even in a small way. Feeding it, protecting it, or simply treating it gently is fulfilling a divine trust. The Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, once warned of a woman who was punished because she imprisoned a cat, neither feeding it nor letting it free to find food. This hadith alone shows how seriously Islam treats such responsibilities. So when a cat approaches, don't just see an animal, see a trust from Allah. It's a moment where you're being asked, will you do what's right? You may not be able to save every creature, but responding with mercy and care is enough to earn Allah's pleasure. Every small responsibility you fulfill is a step closer to Jannah. Subhanallah, something as simple as a cat coming close to you can carry deep spiritual meaning. Whether it's a reminder of mercy, a hidden test, or a chance for reward, Allah's signs are always around us if we choose to reflect. May Allah make our hearts soft, our actions kind, and our lives filled with barakah. If you found this video meaningful, please like, share, and subscribe to Pious Deen for more Islamic wisdom. Comment below, Ya Allah, make me a person of mercy and kindness. May Allah bless you and your family with peace and endless reward. Ameen.